He's about to start, whatever that means.
I'm waiting for the countdown.
Countdown to what?
The show we're supposed to have a countdown.
Mm.
Man, fuck the
It
countdown. We ain't
looks
got
like
no
we
countdown.
live already.
We ain't got no
Yeah,
countdown. We live, nigga. We here, baby. What's
yeah,
going
he
on,
already
man?
went live.
Huh?
I said he already went live. We already live.
Oh, we already live? All right.
Where my man
Yeah.
Alize at? What he doing,
What
man?
up, kid? I'm
Oh,
Yo,
right here,
what
shit.
dude.
up? We just called you,
Oh,
kid.
shit.
Just coming in the building. What's good? What's
I'm
good?
chilling, man.
Oh, man, Alize in the building.
Yeah, let me get this shit right real quick.
Yeah, bro. Nigga, Al's in the building. Nigga said, I'm coming.
Just
I'll be
coming
there,
in.
nigga.
Yeah, just coming in, dude.
I
Just coming
spoke
Now
him
in.
we
up
live, Al.
crazy.
We live. We here, boy. We back.
What up?
We here, ladies and gentlemen. We here. We got a special guest.
Just walked in, dude. Yo,
My man,
Chris, yo, I
my
saw
man
you
Chris
put those
Williams
fucking
in the
numbers
building,
up, dude.
Yo, I ain't
a.k.a. Mr. Garden
playing,
City
man.
himself, a.k.a. nobody can beat him, a.k.a.
Yeah.
don't try it, a.k.a. you
Yeah.
will fall bad. That's like this nigga
840,
got mad AKAs. I don't
847.
understand, bro.
That shit is a tough number right there,
What's good,
dude.
Chris?
Yo, I felt like yesterday should have been a 900 day, like real shit. Like,
What'd you leave and shit like?
well, I went trade the first game, second
Yeah, I
game.
saw that.
I stayed where I was at. I went front 9, 10 pin.
Okay.
I missed it. I missed that 10 pin. Like
Frustration?
no, I couldn't even be frustrated at that point. It was just like, wow, shit. And I went up there, and I probably was just a little too fast for myself, and I missed that shit. It was missed before. Like normally we would say I missed it off my hand. I missed it well before that. Like I missed it. I don't think the ball ever got right of 20.
Mm,
I missed it drastically, like really bad.
right.
And I shook it off. You know what I'm saying? But I was explaining to people yesterday, I'm like, because they saw me make a ball change and a line change that was like drastically different. And I told them, like, knowing yourself is what means the most and whatnot. So, like, for me, I generally don't play down and in because I never really have to like that. And I've developed a way that I can consistently move the ball when I'm playing left to right. So yesterday with the shot that they've been putting out on Sundays at Garden, it's like it's a lot of volume. To start out inside, I can manipulate my ball, but I'm like, why? Why bother? So I'm playing up 10 using a Rubicon at 1,000. I know I'm only gonna have that for 2 games. I can never make it out of 2 games playing that straight because it's the equivalent of taking somebody by the wrist and grabbing their wrist and holding it as long as you can. Your grip tension starts to open up once your hand is fatigued. Same thing happens with me with bowling. When I'm trying to force the ball to stay straight and I'm gripping at the ball the way I'm gripping at the ball, by the time I get out of 2 games, it's like my hand is already fatigued. So I made a ball change, moved left, I opened up the lane, and in that third game, I went strike 6 count. The 6 count is when I grabbed at the ball because I knew it was coming. And I was like, I'm not doing that again. I made the ball change. My partners was like, yo, you sure you want to do that? Yes, I am. Once I moved in, I went to the RSTX2. That was it. Every shot, dead flush.
So where you were standing at?
Yo, y'all
From
can
beginning
turn
to
your phone
from
sideways.
let's see.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That's better. I'm holding mine. I don't have it on the tripod or nothing like that.
Let's turn my shit
I'm
up.
trying to get Shaka and Smooth to get up on the show.
See if I can find my tripod.
So I'm not gonna like.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So, as far as you moving your feet, like, did you stay in the same area like all night besides when you switch balls and shit? Like,
Actually, when I moved left, when I started playing left, I didn't really have to move my feet much. I don't a lot of times I don't have to move my feet if my shoulder is still where I want to be. I use my shoulders to gauge how direct I am at getting to the line. If my shoulder stays at 20 when I get to the line, I know I can play between 20 and 15 at the arrows and arc the ball the way I want to arc the ball without having it flare too much. It's, I use different things. And a lot of times I'm fortunate enough to not have to move my feet too much. When I'm playing up 10, I might move my feet right 3 boards. I might move my right foot 3 boards right, which moves my left foot 3 boards as well, but it's never really no drastic move. Like if I have to get on top of the first arrow, that's like when you're talking about I'm getting uncomfortable now. So you'll never really see me do that unless I'm bowling on something sport where, yeah, I can't allow my shoulders to open up at all.
yo, so did you won some money yesterday, man? I know you had to gamble a little bit.
Yeah, this hasn't been a good 2 weeks for the kid, you know what I'm saying? But I've finally gotten to a point where people got that faith, whether it's at Garden or anywhere else. If I don't put myself in, I find out that I'm in a lot of stuff. So
Somebody put you in, yeah.
yeah, it worked out.
But
I got other
but
people saying, like,
yourself, you didn't go in though.
no, not yesterday, which is a rarity. Like that's probably
Because
the
you would have
first week that
smoked
I
them
really.
motherfuckers in that dude.
Oh yeah, I
Those
would have
numbers.
killed.
Woo.
I did pretty well. Even with what was given to me, I did pretty well. I can't be mad at it.
Absolutely. Yeah,
But
yeah.
if I
It's
had
free
put
money.
myself in everything like I normally do, that would have been like $1,000 night probably, at least. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yo, I got mad respect for the people in the league, and they're actually like that buffer. Every week I bowl, I'm like on my shit because I got people around me that make me like really want to focus and stay on it. Like,
yeah, that's a good thing, man. But you ain't gotta fucking worry about man, nobody looking. The fuck I'm gonna be doing over here. But dudes
yeah,
watching you, dudes watching you, see what you're gonna do, especially when you start stringing.
hell yeah. I'm at 248 and I'm not the high in the league. That says a lot.
Who's high?
Right now, well, I'm not even gonna say right now. He'll probably maintain that unless me and him start
Gotcha.
swapping. But
Gotcha.
Mike Martell, he's at 252. I want to say.
Right.
I think he's at
Well, you second
252.
48. 48
Yeah,
ain't bad. How many weeks y'all in?
7.
All right.
And they changed the shot after the 3rd week, and we still, I knew it. Like, okay, it'll take us a couple of weeks. We're not gonna drop off the face of the earth or nothing. But I was like, it'll take us a couple of weeks, and then we'll be back to that 750 plus nights and whatnot. That's how I felt. And yesterday was just an example. Like my bad weeks have been 680, 690 maybe.
Right.
I'm like, but I think
those will be bad shit.
Yeah, I think more than the shot, it's the people that I got that respect for in the league that I use to pace myself mentally and physically when I get to the lanes. That's making the shot not matter. Like I don't care what shot they change it to. It can be something that's gonna hook like they said they were in the first 3 weeks, or it can be the shit that they put out now where, okay, if you play through the middle of the lane in the first game, you're gonna have hydroplane shots. Like you're gonna have shits backing off and all of that. I can manipulate the ball, but why bother manipulating it? I can just wait until I blend the lanes and then I can move left and be comfortable. Which is pretty much what I've been doing since the 4th week. I just start out right with surface, I kill a track area. That way, when I move left, if I get the ball right and I miss a little bit, I've already killed the track area, so it'll get back up. You know, just bowling IQ kind of, why fight?
Yo, did you watch the show last Tuesday?
Nah, I was actually
You didn't watch
I was
that
at a
shit,
play.
Chris?
I was at a play, bro. I ended up telling Tommy, because I was supposed to bowl your brother. But I heard that he wasn't.
That's not gonna happen. I don't even know why you wasting time.
No. I ended up hearing that he said to somebody, "I'm not gonna bowl Chris." But it looked good for the show. All right, whatever. But
Right.
it makes sense that he's not gonna bowl me because, like I said, I've heard enough stories about the bowler Gerald was, and he'll always get the respect. You were OG at it. I give you a respect whether I saw you perform back then or not. I give you the respect because credible people are saying like, yo, Gerald was tough. But I'm like, if we talk about where we're both at now, don't compare yourself to me. Like, we not there. But it was fun.
Well, listen to the bull. Yo, Brian, turn your phone sideways, Brian. My man B Tom is in the fucking building.
Got it. What's good?
What's going on, man?
Who we got on this line right now? Listen.
It's my man Chris Williams.
Chris Williams on the line. The Chris Williams, yo, good 847 or something, huh?
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. What up, B?
Yo, but recapping Tuesday, right? So niggas told me I gotta bowl DJ in order to bowl Red.
DJ, what's your DJ?
That that's wilding now.
So I wish you would have seen that shit though.
So that's Smooth. Smooth said that.
I think that's wilding.
It was a lot of drama.
That's disrespectful.
Last week, dude.
See, DJ and you are not like why niggas is being disrespectful.
Hold on. But let me put it in context though.
I'm about to start a rehab group. Brian,
hold on,
you got another Yonkers rehab team?
Yo, give me 1 second.
I'm about to start a rehab group, Brian.
You have to. You can't let them do. You just gotta make your spares. You can beat those guys.
Right.
Like.
So which DJ?
Yo,
the one that works in gun post.
The one that works in gun post.
The older dude. The older dude.
God, that's disrespectful.
He looks like James Evans.
I was just about to say, like, yo, Eon don't have to make no spares bowling against him. His strike ratio versus DJ's is substantially different, so he win on just that and no spares.
That's true.
But I'm talking about they said I gotta climb the ladder. They said DJ's in elementary, then I gotta go to junior high, then I gotta go to high school.
I'm gonna tell you why, because Red said you didn't show up, dude. That's what it was. Red said you didn't show up. Listen, I'm just saying,
like,
Eon,
that was crazy, bro.
Eon, because it looks bad. Because you
and Brian, Red said he want to bowl you, Brian.
Red don't he didn't earn that. He just trying to pick people. Y'all got to knock Julio off. Y'all letting him run his mouth way too much. I don't know. I might come by there tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Yo, shout out to Lloyd. Lloyd in the building, man.
Lloyd's in the building. What's good, Lloyd? He's definitely going for that most improved.
Oh yeah, Lloyd definitely. I think that hold on. Did I log off?
Yeah, you can see he done stepped his game up the way he throwing the ball.
There you go. Oh. You're back.
Yo, let me tell you something. I think that one thing about Lloyd, and he's like the young version to me. I think that Van Ness is closed, and that's real reality. I think that Lloyd got to a point where he had already endured all of the talks about he can't bowl anywhere besides Van Ness, and it was like, oh yeah, I got to change that. Like, I'm not about to have people talking to me talking about I can only bowl at Van Ness, and I'm like, I honestly felt like that at one point. Like, I left Van Ness when it was all over, and it was like everywhere that I went, I only subjected myself to playing down and in because I couldn't.
Right, because you was too locked in over at Van Ness. That's what
I couldn't understand how to even get the ball to check up. I was missing right.
Exactly.
I had no confidence, and it was like, okay, Now Van Ness is closed. What are we gonna do? Am I gonna make home field my new Van Ness? No.
Right.
There last year.
Damn.
I didn't
Al,
go
what you
back.
got there, man? That's your cup?
Yo, that's dope.
Oh, that's fire.
It's my
That's
gauntlet
crazy.
cup, kid.
Yo, I need that because right now that's how I'm
Yes, sir.
looking like that at Garden.
Word, right? Pull that shit
But
out.
I ain't
Like,
gonna. I'm not gonna lie. Like next year, if my team wanted to go back on Sunday night and the competition returned, I would go back to Garden for that purpose. But if that league doesn't pop off with like the same quality of bowlers, I'm gonna move on as well
you
because
should.
I
You don't want to be
refuse.
averaging all that fucking 250, dude. Come
No,
on.
I don't
Right.
care about that. It's not the
Nah,
house
you
that's
should,
allowing me
though.
to average that. It's the people that I'm bowling making me want to like really step it up.
Yeah, but
But
the
my
house
whole
has
thing is
something to do with it,
I
though.
refuse to let like we all joke about it now. Like, yo, you know, like even my man Tommy, he's always saying like, yo, Garden City, the house that Chris Williams built or whatever. But when it really comes down to it, I'm not gonna let nobody attribute, oh yeah, Chris is, you know, good at Garden City. And then they have nothing else. No, I'm going to be good everywhere. So if I have to leave Garden City after this season and find another place to attack,
Right.
everybody going to know I'm good wherever I go. Like, and I think that I'm starting to prove, like, wherever I've bowled, I have not bowled bad. And if I bowl bad, it's a game, and I get out my own way.
Man, what we need is a league like Saturday night. Tell them out where it's challenge patterns. There's 6 different ones. You got to learn to play these things. And you ain't winning no pots. You ain't averaging 250, 260.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to average more than the pros. That doesn't make sense to the sport.
Right.
You're killing
that's
the
shit.
sport.
That's the shit that PA and them was averaging before they went on tour. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, that's unheard of. It should be, you know, they can't give out 45,300 awards. You know, don't make no sense, man. People just can't. There's 160 bowlers that done shot 300. That's unheard of in the world.
No, I disagree with that because we all know that 300s, yes, you got to be somewhat, you know, aware of what you're doing. But I've seen some of the worst bowlers shoot 300. I'm talking about years, decades before I got one. But when you talk about, if you tell me that there's a 160 bowler shooting 800, okay, now you have an argument. As far as I'm concerned, you have an argument. But if somebody shoots 300, I don't attribute that to being, oh, you're great or you're this or you're that. Anybody can shoot 300 any given day as far as I'm concerned. But if you tell me that there's just a bunch of 170 bowlers, all of a sudden now they're shooting 800s and shit, it's like, okay, something's going on and something, yeah, we have to talk about this and see what the general consensus is in regards to people scoring at this rate. At Garden City, there's a few of us that are averaging in the 230s. I'm in the 240s. Martell is in the 250s. But if you look at the people that are actually in those 230s, those 240s, those 250s, these are not people that you could look at and say, how the fuck is this kid doing such and such? People might say, how am I averaging 240? Because I never booked in the 230s. I booked 229, I think. But I've put in mad work. And I've been bowling everywhere. So I think that I've groomed myself to what I'm doing right now in the winter. Like in the summer, I booked 238 for the summer in time to leave for the 13 weeks. Right. I had a conversation with one of my officers of my UBA team, and he was like, you know, he referenced how 230 was my goal for this year. And I was like, 230 is not my goal to average this year. He was like, so what is it? I said 240 plus. And he said, how can you expect to average 240 and you've never averaged in the 230s at all? What kind of question is that?
But if you'd have bowled on Saturday, you'd have been 2-0.
Absolutely.
2-0. Even John Conroy joined the league just so that
I would have been 2-0 on the shots that y'all were bowling the last few years. Because I bowled that first year with Lenny on the Autobahn. That has got to be one of the toughest things that I bowled on.
Autobahn was tough.
Yeah, that shit was tough.
Yeah,
I keep it a buck. That shit was hard. Now the other patterns, I can navigate them shits and figure them out. Especially when you're saying, okay, we bowling on one pattern for 6 weeks. I'll figure out something enough to average 190, 2-0.
Yeah.
Right. But that's phenomenal right there. 2-0 is a good average on that.
You know what I'm saying?
I shot 300. I shot 300 on that.
Yeah,
Saturday.
absolutely. And it was earned. You appreciate that one more than you appreciate the other ones.
I don't say that either though. You know, I'm gonna appreciate 300 regardless of where it's at because you got to.
No, we saying, but no. What he trying to say is when you shoot one on a pattern, it's better than shoot one on some fucking house shot, dude. You know what I'm saying? Not too many people could say they shot 300 on like a pattern and shit, dude.
But you know, here's a legitimate argument then. Like you say, well, if you shoot.
I'm talking about the average bowler and shit.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I'm a reference something that was said by one of our peers. So a lot of people say, well, you know, yeah, you got all these 300s on house shots, but what do you have on sport conditions or whatever? And it's like Richie Jacobson made a great point, and he's like, unless house shots are the same exact house shot in every building, you're bowling on a different pattern when you go to a different building.
It's easier. It's easier though,
right?
Chris, you know that, dude. Come on.
Right. It's the number of units of oil. We know.
Yeah. That's how it's set up. You know that.
So
everything is designed to get you back to the pocket, whether you miss or not.
So let me ask you something. A reverse block. How do you view that? Because most places people are not used to a reverse block, but that's not considered a sports shot.
But it's not a house shot though.
Right. That's why
considered a house shot. That's a house shot at what's the name? At High Tour.
Gee, that ain't no house shot. But that ain't a house shot though.
Yo, at High Tour, they put out the reverse block. That shit is their house shot, bro.
I used to bowl them shits up there, dude.
Right. Now have you been to the Nationals?
No, not yet.
Right. You gotta do that, man. That really determines you have to do that at least once. Trust me.
No, I'm actually doing all of the, like, those big ones. I'm doing those this next year coming up. Like, I already had it in my head. All right, these are the tournaments that I want to set up. Like, I want to do one of the ones that's in Ohio and all of that. Because I be seeing people go to Ohio a lot. I want to hit Vegas, obviously.
What's Ohio? Ohio's Florida. That's not
I know they got the Cincinnati shit that my father and them go to.
Yeah, the Cincinnati one.
We used to go to the other one though.
Right.
Kevin.
But look, Chris, you need to put the Nationals one time when it really just. It's gonna really give you an eye opener. I gave Red a lot of credit. He threw the ball pretty well on the Nationals. You know, I don't think he broke 600, but you know, he threw it pretty good.
Yo, you know what's funny though? Like, I don't think that going to the Nationals or anywhere would give me an eye opener, only because I don't hold myself to being a 240 on anything.
Right.
I'm averaging 240 in my league right now.
Right. That's good.
It's just an experience.
I don't allow myself to go into different buildings assuming that I'm just going to carry my 240 everywhere. I won't know until I get there. And if I go to the Nationals, it's going to be an experience. That's how I'm going to look at it. It's an experience.
Absolutely.
I'm going to just try to stay in play. Like, if it's something tougher that I'm not used to, my focus is always just going to be to try to keep myself in play until I can figure out the grooves.
Right. That's the right approach. No,
you know
trust me. It's nothing to, like I say, it's to average 240. That's a hell of a feat right there. I don't give a fuck what it is. You know, but, you know, the sport, especially here, is dying because of reasons that people won't go in pots or brackets or certain based on certain people in the building.
And you know, the sickening part is that the reason that they're dying is because people stop wanting to be the best and all want to bowl together. Like, no, I don't want to bowl with all of the best bowlers. I want to bowl against you motherfuckers. Everybody's scared to bowl one another. Like, no, fuck that. I don't need to bowl with you to win. I've led teams that on paper should never have been in the mix of a win, but we've won, like, because I was bowling against the better bowlers. I look forward to Sunday every week. I bowl at Garden City on Saturday and Sunday. Fellas, I'm gonna tell y'all, on Saturday I might be averaging 220, if that. No, I'm probably at like 223.
Well, they tell me Sunday's tough. Ain't tell me he's averaging like 169.
Yo, Sunday Sunday ain't easy, man. They put out some shit. Like it is really not easy. But
Y'all ain't lost any money. Y'all lost. None of y'all lost at TSI, yeah.
No.
Nope.
Right. I heard this. I mean, Rock is like a 190 bowler there or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Rock could be tough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so but I just think, like I said, if they toughen it up a little bit, you watch how competitive get. Guys start seeing guys win pots with 205 and 210. You know, that make pots get higher. You know, that's why eliminators don't do well too much anymore. The cut is just too high.
A lot of, yeah.
Well, it's funny because like in this league on Sunday, we get more action in scratch than we do in handicap in that league.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that, like, you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
What y'all should do is sneak a pattern out on Tuesday and let them guys bowl on it. See how they do. You know, they're gonna be mad as anything if they can't get to the pocket.
You know, you should see the officers of that league. Like they said the first 3 weeks the shot that was supposed to be out wasn't out. They changed it in the 4th week. They made it much tighter. But then one of the officers yesterday
in Chris League, the 3-man league,
that they changed the shot again.
In the 3-man league?
Nah, this is a 4-man.
Where at?
He's still talking about his league.
That's
Garden City. Okay.
Shit was crazy. Like, you know, everybody wants to, you know, say, oh, the shot's too soft, it's too easy, we need to do this or we need to do that. I'm like, every time that you shoot 170, you're gonna say that the shot was too soft or it was too dry. Like, yo, dude, I don't want to ever hear anybody say the lanes are too dry if I'm going first and second game up 10 and never moved a single board and I'm throwing 1,000 grit Rubicon.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, ideally, if I can stay left, I'm going to. If I don't start left and them shits are tight and I'm still left and I'm still right in the second game, it ain't nothing you could tell. Like, yo, just cut it out. Like, adjust.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody.
So, Ian, when you gonna do this match? You saying you gotta? They may gonna make you bowl DJ first.
I'm not bowling tomorrow. I got a sub. I got a sub for me on Tuesday for tomorrow. I'm gonna let Brian bowl him.
Who's that? Brian who? Oh, Smooth?
No, he gonna bowl DJ.
Brian who?
Brian that be with from Bowling Land. That work at Bowling Land.
Oh, okay.
Yo, so that's what I was saying, man. Yo,
I'm not
Red,
Brian is.
Red is bowling shot. Red is bowling Smooth.
Red is bowling Smooth.
And Shaka's bowling, I think, Honda.
That okay.
I think Lloyd.
But Red,
I was talking to Lloyd, and Lloyd said
Red wants Smooth and Brian together. He want y'all back to back.
I spoke to Lloyd. Yes, I spoke to Lloyd earlier today, and he was like, "Yo, I'm definitely trying to bowl somebody tomorrow." And I think what he actually said is he wants to bowl Anthony Bowles, best of 3 for 100.
Smurf is bowling Mark Montos.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Barely. Yo, Anthony Bowles is pretty tough in home field, man. He's tough in home field.
If Lloyd lines up, it's over for him. It's over for Anthony.
What's the key word in that sentence?
It's over.
Yo, Anthony Bowles go there every day, man. You know, every crack, every broken piece of wood, everything, man.
Yeah, but he apparently they bowled one another in league, and he got fleeced and felt away and was like he wants to bowl Lloyd. So Lloyd is like, bet.
Okay. I mean, league is different than pot bowling. You know that.
So
pot bowl's a whole nother beast.
Let me tell you something. If they're bowling for what they can afford and not more than they can afford, it's the same damn thing. If he like Lloyd, if he can bowl for $100 and not care whether or not he's going to lose it, he's going to bowl with the same energy that he bowls in league. It won't matter to him.
Right.
It doesn't matter to me. That's why I don't bowl for more than I can afford to lose and not care about. Like if I tell you let's bowl best of 7 for 500 and you tell me no, I'm not bowling best of 7 unless it's for 1,000, You're not gonna force my hand and make me bowl for more than I can afford to lose. And now I'm thinking about the money while I'm throwing my shots. No, it's either you can bowl me for what I can afford,
Yo, Brian,
or
Lloyd
you
said,
don't bowl.
you said that Anthony Bowles is there every day. Lloyd said, okay, and
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, I
No,
did see that.
I told you.
He just wrote that. He just wrote that in the comment. He said, okay, and
Yo, I told you. Yo,
Pops up.
Lloyd is definitely the MIP in my book. You know, from one time I seen Lloyd bowled in the Saturday Night League with us.
And he did his thing.
Yo, from the time I seen
him and LeVar.
Yep, him and LeVar was awesome on it, man. You know, for what I seen, the way he throwing the ball, forget about the scoreboard. I'm just saying how he getting out of the ball clean. You know, following through. He looks like a bowler now. You know, it'll be a good match.
I'm gonna tell you. You know who I would like to see bowl, like, and especially like if Lloyd does what I feel that he's capable of doing, and he bowls Anthony Bowles and wins. I would actually like to see Lloyd bowl like Bobby Canteen. That'd be an exciting little match.
lefty.
No, Bobby.
Yeah, but
you know, no, Bobby ain't lefty.
He righty.
No, but he don't.
Right?
He don't hang
oh yeah,
out
yeah,
like
you're
that.
right.
He don't come to the bowl.
Saying?
I haven't seen him in the bowling alley.
Yeah, he don't hang out. I seen him like a couple weeks ago, but he don't hang out like that and shit. So.
He be there. He be there on Mondays.
Yeah.
We bowl Mondays.
That'd be a nice.
No, he
match,
just be there.
What y'all think? Would it be a nice match? I think it'd be a pretty even match, and they both have the ability to string at one another.
Right. That'd be a good match, though.
I just think that Lloyd probably be a little more focused than Bobby though, because you know I watched Bobby and Honda and them, you know, fall a fucking apart when they was winning the league before, and just take something simple, just you know, and Honda was pissed at that dude. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was bowling with Kelvin too.
Yeah, okay. Bobby's his own worst enemy. You know, he's a Mr. Know-It-All who sometimes can't find it. Right, you know, and won't listen.
Yeah, when I was there like 2 weeks ago, he started talking, you know, his mess, and was talking about he'll bowl me, and I'm like, why? Yeah. That initially, I'm like, why?
He said, why?
Dude, he tried that shit with me
obviously
like
haven't been in the loop of things, and I'm like, if I'm gonna bowl at this point, I'm personally, I'm looking to bowl the best people at any given house. If I'm gonna bowl somebody, I'm not just bowling. I don't feel compelled to bowl.
So what do you feel about Sherrod?
I think that Sherrod is up and coming. He wouldn't be somebody I would be adamant about wanting to bowl or anything like that by any means, but I would bowl him because when I was trying to level up, there was people that I needed to bowl to help me level up, and I won't take that from people behind me. If he has to use me as a means to level up, I respect. I'm not going to take it as a disrespect because he wants to bowl me. I won't take it as a disrespect at all. Like, he's using me as that tool to help him level up the same way I did with other people.
Yeah, he beat Josh though, right? Yeah.
Was it a close match though? He won in the last game.
Josh missed a bunch of spares, which is what we said the night before. Remember?
Josh went what?
Josh lost last week. Josh lost to this Rube, I think, right?
Yo, Chris, Sherrod just texted me and said he respects you, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. And me and him, we've had our verbal spats and whatnot, and we really I don't think we ever really got out at any point the respect that we have for one another's abilities on the lanes and whatnot. So, you know, like over I want to say the last year maybe, that's when I kind of feel like we started to navigate conversation about bowling, and it was like, yo, I respect, keep on doing what you're doing, kid. And I'm always one of my main things is anybody that looks like the four of us, when one of us is doing something, we all get that. That's me shooting 847 and me being a big name at Garden City. For me, represents all of us, because all of us who have our home houses, people seem to think that we can only bowl at our home houses. And Garden City, by right, Garden City is not my home. I just started bowling there. I bowled 18 weeks last year in the winter. I bowled the summer, and now I'm bowling the full season there now. So I could say, y'all really can't tell me that that's my home house. I've been bowling here for a year. And I've just become a big name in that building. But I'll be ready to leave versus people who are at these houses that are doing good. They don't ever want to leave their homes. Like, they will stay there and be perfectly fine with that. So
now
Garden City is what, like Portland a little bit?
Well,
You said Garden City's like
I wouldn't
Portland?
say that. I wouldn't say that.
Hell no.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Nah, Portland and Garden
But I
City,
understand
two different places, bro.
Scoring wise,
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah, scoring wise.
Yeah.
I don't remember bowling Garden City.
Not how it played though. Not how it played. So
I actually like Cortland though. Like, it has a very crisp back end. You can really get a lot of back end motion, and you don't necessarily have to play left to right.
Man, everybody's inflated 15, 20 pence go up to Cortland.
I could see why you would
what
say
I was
that.
averaging before I had to quit.
Right?
Say again?
I was 245 subbing.
I'm looking for
that before we got the 21 games. I had to say, you know what? I'll see y'all later.
Yo, we had a league one time. It was $5,000 a man that paid. Y'all won one time, remember?
Yes, sir.
You was averaging 220, 230, and coming in last place too sometimes. Some guys was crazy. I mean, we was like, yo, you can't. We told the dude, if you don't change the shot,
remember the scores was out the roof.
Huh?
It was a 300 every game.
Absolutely. I mean, 299 was like 5th place sometime or something, you know. It's crazy.
I shot
Chris.
I shot 290. I came in 3rd place, dude.
Yo, Sherrod said 2022 of January, he wants to bowl you on the first episode of the year.
Copy.
He said, yo, Eon, set it up. So I'm setting it up right now.
Damn, a year from now?
January.
Well, no, next season.
January.
Yeah, it's you know.
He said he gonna grind. He gonna grind and get better. Do what he gotta do. Then he gonna bowl you first match in January.
Yo, whatever works.
Okay,
I'm gonna still bring that work though. I'm not gonna take it easy.
Yo, but he tough as fuck on that left side, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Yo,
you know what's crazy? Because he won't. Hold on, Chris. He won't bowl shit in league. But when he start bowling fucking action, that motherfucker start making this shit, dude.
Let him get that little rhythm going, throwing 2 balls at one time.
Mm-hmm. And smoke some weed and shit, you know.
Yeah, I honestly I respect everybody's opinion about, you know, lefties having an edge and this and that and blah blah blah.
Let me know
and I'm talking about like upper echelon lefties. Certain upper echelon righties will not bowl upper echelon lefties because they just feel like it's never going to be fair. I don't even give a shit about none of that. Like,
it is what
I'll take my chances.
Bowling ain't that
I think
serious,
that
you know what I'm saying?
I think that Sherrod bowling me, he's seen the progress in my game. I've seen his as well, but he's still gonna know he cannot make mistakes against me at all. Like, none. You're not gonna be able to. And I wouldn't allow him to make any mistakes because I got respect for the kid. So I'm gonna make him bowl his best against me. Like, that has to be my goal. Like, he can't beat me with 2-0. Like, you can't beat me with 220. I can't allow that. And that's part of me challenging myself.
I think him winning, if he wins one game against you, that might build his shit up to a lot more than.
Yeah, that's what I always say.
I don't think that it should. Like,
one game.
No,
yes, sir. That's the magic.
I don't think.
No, he's not a bad bowler. So to win one game shouldn't be.
Yeah, one game.
One game shouldn't be like a big deal to him because he's not a bad bowler and he can out carry me any game. Like that shit happens.
Yeah, right. That left side. You're right.
If we go if we do a best of 5, for instance, and it goes to 5 games, you did some work. You could be proud of that whether you win or lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he puts in a good
Brian,
performance and loses 3-1, he can still be proud of that because he put on a good performance and whatnot. But if you don't bowl well and you get beat up, but you win that one game or whatever, but you know you didn't bowl well, it ain't really much that you can really be proud of because you didn't gain what you were really looking to gain out of the situation. So if I can force him to bowl his best, whether he wins or lose, he's a winner, and he should feel that way.
You know who else wanted some smoke from Chris? Fucking Julio said he'll fuck him up, dude.
So Lord, so
it's on tape. It's on tape. It's on tape, dude. It's on tape. It's
Listen,
on tape.
Julio get to talking, you be listening to
him. Yo, he says that all the time, but then he'll come to me and he be like, yo, I ain't fucking with you, Chris. You know I ain't fucking with Bible. Yo, but Julio to me would be like back in the day Shaka for me. Like, I don't know if I could I couldn't take Julio as serious as I know I'm gonna have to take.
But hold on. That's a dude you cannot let him even beat you one game, or you gonna hear
absolutely.
that shit forever.
Yeah, because you'll never hear the end of it. But my whole thing is, and you're correct. Like, he's definitely one of those guys. If he wins one game, it doesn't matter if he loses the match.
One game, yep.
That's all he needs. But before that, my whole thing is, like, I know that if I bowl Sherrod, I have to bowl him serious, and I'm going to. It's going to be easy to take him serious. But Julio, I just don't feel like I would be able to put the seriousness into me.
I'm trying to say, he'll fuck around and throw like 250.
Right.
So would you bowl smooth serious?
I bowled smooth. Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm talking about now.
Smooth has proven himself when he's bowled me. I can't take that from him. The 2 times that we bowled, the first time he beat me at Highway, and he shot Trey on me. I can't take none of that from him.
Yeah, he spoke about it. He spoke about it last week. I know we spoke.
Let me tell you something. As much as he speaks about it, I always say, like, yo, when somebody boasts about shooting 300 on you, I'm like, you do realize that when you're on the approach, you're up there by yourself, right? There's no fucking defense. What can I do about
defense?
You?
No defense.
Absolutely.
And when you shooting 300, I don't feel away. I congratulate it. Like, yo, good shit. Every time that we can do that, that's something that people look forward to being able to do at some point. So if you do it, you do it. I've shot 300 on people. I've shot 800s on people.
Right, he beat you twice? He beat you twice?
No, I beat him the second time at home field.
Okay.
And it went to game 5. It came down to me throwing the back 4 in the last game. And it wasn't like when we bowled at home field, we bowled low games. The games that I lost, it was still, we bowled pretty high scores, and I lost or I won. When he lost, he lost that last game. He shot 2-team. He didn't carry he threw a bad shot, and he gave me a chance. But he shot 2-team. I went out for 230 maybe or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good, it was one of those matches, like, I thought that I had him early in the match, and then it changed, and he started carrying, and I got to respect him. I won't bowl smooth, like, lightly, because I know what he's bowled like when he's bowled against me, so, yeah. I think that Smooth, if he bowled Alize, he'd probably bowl Alize with the same intensity that he bowled me. People that he feels like,
oh yeah, we bowled each other before.
He bowls differently. People that he feels like are on his level or lower than him, that's calling him out, he doesn't bowl them with the same intensity as somebody that he knows is different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
He bowled Kelvin last week. Kelvin chopped his ass up. But he said he didn't take him serious.
Calvin fucking shot like 800, dude.
Yo, let me tell you something. If he didn't take Kelvin serious, he's dumb. Like,
man, Kelvin came out to the Federation, threw the ball like a champ out there.
yo, I saw him. I was sitting there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was his first time bowling. You know, he didn't even bowl the league. He stepped out on the league just to come bowl the Federation. You know.
Yeah.
Right. I respect that about him because some of our dudes they didn't want to miss the Sunday. I respect that they missed the Sunday for that. Seriously.
Mhm.
Shout out
And
to
he was a big factor. You know?
How'd your match end up going points wise?
We ended up winning like 67.5 to 52. But we threw Kelvin on the scratch pair with the little white kid, Nicky Sip, and Clint.
Yeah, I saw. I was standing. I was right
Oh,
there.
that's right. Yeah, you was there. Them three young kids is throwing the ball, man. Yo, late night got some good young kids too now.
Yeah.
But I just want to say I sweat my man, right? But Chat let a dude beat him with Argyle socks and a tucked in Federation jersey.
Talk about my man Papito.
Man, look.
Those are my guys. Those are my guys from Static.
I think Chap shot 140, didn't he? You know,
144.
And he didn't want me on Spartans, and he's shooting 140s.
Yeah, that's how we
I
mess with each other.
I told everybody like when they went in, like, you know, I bowled Federation right before you guys, and I was like, yo, I went 743 that morning. I stayed inside. I was at 20 at the arrows, and I just faded the ball to 12 and let the ball check back up. You know, like you didn't have to necessarily throw anything weak, and if you was too soft at the bottom, you was just gonna have the ball breaking through the face, and that's what Chappie went through most of that day. And
now some of the Federation teams broke up.
Yeah, I didn't bring my team back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there was rumor that Theo was not gonna have his team back.
Oh, they was mad at y'all.
Nah, they pulled it off. They pulled it off. Huh?
I was actually supposed to bowl with them, but
trying to recruit his bowlers and shit.
All those damn we was doing shot o'clock over the summer with Blaze, and we was getting wasted every damn week. And he got me to give him the money for a jersey for his team. I didn't remember that I had a meeting with Red and Theo, and I told them like, "Yo, I'm gonna sign up with you guys this year or whatever." I totally forgot.
Yo, but you forgot about the meeting we supposed to have, dude.
Who's that?
For the Spartans.
Well, you seen the text going back and forth though, right?
I'm talking about Chris.
Oh.
The meeting saying to do what?
Next year you need to bring your ass.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Come on board, dude. Me and you talked one night last season and shit. You mean it was an idea?
Well, and we picked up what you call. We picked up the kid Alize. What's his name? Alize Cabanero, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
We picked him up. You know, we lost a couple of good pieces. John Conroy's having surgery. You know, our little weird guy. Our little weird guy, Keith Durant. He think he the franchise. So,
yo, Al, your Wi-Fi making you look like a robot, bro.
Is it? Hold on.
Yeah, you've been back and forth.
I'm not on it. I wasn't on it. I turned it off, so I'm on it back now.
So we lost some key pieces, but we got a good crew of young guys though. I mean, with Jake and Robbie Shine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got a crew.
It's just a matter
got a good solid position in there.
But it's just a matter of are your guys going to make themselves available to fill, tough teams when it's really needed. Like I hate the fact that so many bowlers refuse to miss like Las and Theas. When y'all got big matches and they're needed, it's like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, we have a chance to bowl a quarter of the season and make 30 times more. well, Brian, you would know the number. It's like, yo, you're making like 30,000 to bowl 9 matches.
Remember, we wanted our first year, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like the money, the turnover in the federation. You're not bowling as often, and you can make a substantial dollar amount, and y'all won't take off of league to go to that shit. Like
right, one day, you know.
I agree.
And it's
One
not
day,
every
'cause
week.
not all
It's
of
not
them,
every match.
You know,
I
well,
agree.
like I say, the magic to the federation is the scratch pit. So we still pretty good in that area. You know, Cute Quan is back on the circuit again. You know, Al, Chap, if we get there on time. You know,
Nigga red, dude.
Clint,
This
Robbie
nigga's
Shine,
on.
Jake. You know, that scratch pit is pretty solid. You know, it's the handicap pairs where we win all the time. That's where, you know, because when you put up the good bowlers, I mean, if I could talk about Al one time, we was out in Levittown, I think. What's that kid? He nice though. This kid is nice. So the dude said something. I said, Al, let this.
I
He
think
said
Gary.
like,
Gary.
yeah, Gary. Yeah. He sparked a nerve in Al. He said something like, I said, damn, Ali, that dude. I said something to the guy. And he said something like, yeah, these damn rubes can't beat me. Something like that. Man, it was on after that. It was when he walked out mad as hell.
You gonna hold this
Sherrod King's in the
20
building.
for the next.
Yo, King, what it is, what it is.
What up, Sherrod?
Yo, what up?
Man, I'm buying tickets for the January match. I'm getting it right now so I could be in the front row.
Yo, what's good?
Yeah. What up, kid? What's going on, man?
What's goody, bro?
Chilling. I had to see my boy real quick, yeah. I had to see my guy real quick. I'm turn my camera on here.
Listen, man, people saying some good things about you. You must be throwing the ball good.
I'm trying, bro. Like,
yo, that's all we
and
got.
Way to step up for that federation thing, though.
Oh yeah, I'm just waiting on my honorary jersey. That's all.
Yeah, yo, and that was a problem,
man.
and that's what I try to tell people. The bowlers are losing integrity in the sport. I don't know, Eon and Chris. I don't know if you heard what happened. Angel goes to bowl in a 10th frame, going on a double. He throws the ball, the foul light go off. Instead of turning around addressing everybody, saying, "Yo, I didn't foul," or "Look at that, did anybody see it?" He pick up his next ball and throw a 9 count. So Gerardo's like, "Yo, you can't do that. You fouled." You know, and I was standing next to him. I said, "It didn't go off for nobody else. It just went off for you. So you must have fouled."
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we got to trust the machine. And he took it all personal and everything. So, I mean, integrity is, you know, you turn around and acknowledge everybody. I don't think I fouled.
Story, though.
See it. Versus trying to get up there and get to the next shot. You know,
you got to turn
Bruce
it sideways.
tight.
Turn it sideways.
Bruce Burnham.
Hold on, I got
like,
you.
In the sport of golf, if I move the ball and nobody see it, I call it on myself. It's called integrity. You know, it's just the same way if you throw the ball
shooting pool, if you hit
knock the 10 pin down, you change the score. So Sherrod put him on blast with that. Yo, you can't do that. You know.
But that wasn't
I don't know
the
what
issue.
like I said. Yeah, that wasn't the issue. To me, that wasn't really the issue. The issue was that he tried to make it seem like I was making a big deal, or I was being like belligerent, or my behavior was
and
crazy.
He tried to shoot. He tried to get a third shot too.
And then he tried to get a third shot.
Right.
My whole thing
he
is
should be getting a 9 out.
Yeah, 9 out.
Because you get a
foul,
foul,
get foul,
and then
9 out.
Counts as the
exactly.
second ball.
Exactly.
You know,
and the whole thing was the way they tried to mix the story or even twist the story was, like I said, they said nobody said nothing. But I said something. As soon as he stepped on the line, I said something. And again, I understand because I've been in bone alleys where the foul light be going off for no reason. You feel what I'm saying? I've been in those bone alleys where the foul light just goes off.
Right,
but it wasn't doing that all day. It didn't do that for our first Federation series when we won Federation earlier in the first shift. It didn't do that all. I didn't hear no issues about that, and it didn't happen all second shift.
Right.
So for that just to happen, bro, I'm sorry, but you gotta take that foul. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing personal. It's just you gotta take the foul, bro. Like that's the game.
Well, not necessarily saying he has to take it, but he acknowledged it. Like when he looked down and saw the light go off. Because just because the light go off, you don't have to accept the shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to accept it. But he saw that it went off. He saw that it went off. Like
when he was staging his argument, he said that he acknowledged that he fouled, and then
right.
he's supposed to get in his next shot or whatever, and he threw a 9 count, but then he never kept in mind, okay, you do realize that the foul is going to count as your physical first ball, which makes your 9 count a closed frame. He's thinking he still has the opportunity to go for the 9 count. I'm like, no, you don't get to shoot at a spare. Your 9 is your second shot. You're done.
But he didn't even go for the 9 count. They erased the 9 count. They were trying to say the 9 count was his first shot.
Well,
it wasn't.
No.
Yeah, the 9 count ends up being the second shot because
they erased the 9 count. They erased the 9 count, and he threw another shot and said, "That's my spare," because he remember he said he threw a strike on the initial foul.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But my question is, why do someone else has to say something? Why do someone else from another team has to say something?
I mean, well, you know how
it's it's all good, but it's an integrity thing, you know. But
I equate it to
something that we all
that's probably one of them situations where he looked at his score and it's like, I don't want to be stuck in the 160s. Let me try to, get by. Like, and people like, come on, be better than that.
I equate it to this. I equate it to like if there's a pin missing, like let's say like the 5, like the 8 or the 9 pins missing behind, and somebody throws the ball and nobody catches that. 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna just take that score. They're not gonna say, "Oh, I missed," unless they didn't strike or unless they got a split. Like then they're gonna be, "Oh, I was missing the pin." But let them get like a decent count on that's something they're gonna make. They're not gonna announce it.
Ball jump out the gutter, hit the 10 pin. You know, the ball jump out the gutter, hit the 10 pin. Nobody's seen it. Okay.
Yeah,
nobody saw it. All right, cool. Like like I said, but it goes right back to what B said. It's integrity in the game that's being lost.
I told you that last week, dude.
Yeah, you told me that too, Al. You said the same thing to me too on Tuesday. It's the integrity. Yeah. But don't call me out like, yo, I would never cheat y'all. Bro, I'm just calling a spade a spade.
Right. You went on.
I never said you cheated. I'm just saying, bro, like you brought that up. I would never cheat y'all. Okay, well, if we review what happened, what do you call that?
Right. Exactly.
Swindling.
Exactly.
Bamboozled.
Yeah. But we're gonna leave that right there. They're gonna make a big deal out of that.
It is what it is.
We got
four.
We got 4 matches next week.
Right. Who we putting the money on tomorrow?
Oh well, shit. My favorite match is probably gonna be the Glizzy Gobbler versus Mr. Hammer. Pause. Hey yo, that's a whole pause match.
Who?
That's a whole pause match.
That's
Smurf versus Matos.
Who's that?
Nobody. Smurf versus Matos. Y'all didn't see the
Matos. Okay.
Y'all didn't see the the fucking ad he put up for that.
Who you got for Red and Smooth?
Oh, I gotta show y'all. I gotta send that picture in there. I gotta show y'all that picture. He got Matos eating the whole.
Send that shit down, niggas.
He got to be eating the whole Frank right now.
Yo, his eyes was rolled back and everything.
Yo,
just crazy.
It looked crazy. It looked crazy.
Yo, I haven't eaten any hot dogs since.
Bro, don't nobody. I think home field hot dog still went down, bro. I think every time we step in the building, bro, the hot dog still go down.
Dude, go downstairs to the bathroom, eat them shits, yo.
Crazy.
But between Smooth and Red, now I told Smooth personally, I told him already, I was like, yo, bro, I said, yo, I don't think you should vote on that bet because I said I like the idea of wanting to work hard and proving a point. But best of 5 is too much, bro. I still would have did best of 3 and say he still got to win one game. I just sweep him for all that. Like, you feel me? Like best of 5 is just too much, bro. Like Red is not no slouch, bro. Like Red is the same way. Like I remember watching Red grind this whole summer. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like, and even before the summer ended, I was watching Red grind. You know what I'm saying? Like he was behind Kevin Kelly, like his shadow. You know what I'm saying? I know he learned something. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a walk in the park, You know what I'm saying? Like, so I hope Smooth does take it serious. You know what I'm saying?
He's
will,
gonna.
he will.
I think that if Smooth takes it serious, it can be a tough match if Red is able to throw his pieces that he's comfortable with. If he has to revert to throwing a plastic ball again, like the last time that he bowled, yeah, you might have won. You might have been able to put together some shots.
But you was going against other
frames.
competition.
It was like he had a lot of frames where it was like, oh, we were sitting in the back like, oh, that ball is not looking good.
Right.
But if they can both throw something reactive and get comfortable, and they both take it serious, it'd be a fun match to watch. Definitely.
Well, you better hope that Smooth even come with some gear, because he throwing all the shocker shit. So you better hope that he even come with some gear.
That too.
That's just my thing. But yeah, I would. I'm like just on the merits of the bet alone, just on the merits of the bet, I'm taking Red.
Yeah, I give Red the advantage too, because he's like you say, he's putting the work in.
You know what I'm saying? Just the merits of the bet, I'm giving it to Red, because all Red got to do is win one game. You know, one game. I don't see the pressure on Red until
Hope y'all got the car on, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? If he down 0-2, I don't see no pressure on him.
I think that the pressure. I think that pressure might be in favor of Red, only because we all know that Smooth isn't bowling. We can't call Smooth a bowler right now.
Well, I don't know what he did on Sunday. But I know in Paradise right now, the nigga averaging 240.
Who?
Yeah, he likes. But
he averaging 240 in Paradise right now.
Who?
Yeah, but that's Paradise. Dry lanes, up the gutter.
Who? Smooth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody throw the ball hard.
He went 140 in Paradise and lost us a tournament by like 4.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I don't care what he's averaging in fucking Paradise.
I don't know what he bowled yesterday. I heard it wasn't too pleasant. The comments I read on Facebook, I think the comments weren't too crazy. But the man's been shooting pretty decent at fucking Paradise at least.
But this match is going to be home field, not Paradise.
All right.
I hope they left New York.
Yo, Lloyd said,
I hope they left New York. It already started flooding.
Lloyd said that you and him.
Yo, it's flooding out there already?
For doubles? Yeah.
He said y'all need to get a doubles. Who would you be looking to bowl doubles with Lloyd?
You know what's so crazy? So my first double match ever, like my first action double match ever, like in home field, was against Jake and Breezy on the pattern.
And who'd you bowl with?
Josh.
Oh shit.
But we won. We won though. We won.
Really?
We won. And honestly, I will only say the reason why we won was because Breezy wasn't going to be good on that shot. I don't care. It didn't matter how much Jake was trying to coach him that day. He wasn't going to be good on that shot that day. Just that day. You feel me? Like, I'm not saying Danny Breezy is a bad bowler, not at all. What I'm saying is that day, the only reason why I took that bet is because, one, I wanted to measure myself up, pause, against Jake at the moment, because I knew Jake was one of the higher bowlers in that league and in that house. So I wanted to match up against Jake, and I was like, "Yo, bro, Josh, we bowl on this shot. We just have enough talent where you can beat Danny on this shot. I just need you to beat Danny, and I'll keep pace with Jake." And that's all. And that's all I did. So it was a math thing for me, but I like.
I got an idea for our hosts, Eon and Alize. I think that before y'all close out the season, y'all should do like old school versus new school.
I like that.
Have a friendly match. It ain't got to be nothing crazy.
Nah, I like that.
That should be fun.
What would be the age separator? Under 40 and over 40?
What do you consider old school?
It depends. So the way I would say it goes is, let's say we have 10 bowlers all together, or let's say we have 12 bowlers, the middle number is going to be
the medium. Yeah.
The medium is going to
take the ages and you cut off at the medium.
Mm-hmm. So the top 6 bowlers would be old school age wise, and then me and someone both be 43. But if I'm 43 and my birthday comes first, I end up on the older, and you would end up on the younger.
No. We're gonna do over 40, under 40. That's it. That'll solve all that shit. Let them young dudes, they do
That
what they
works
gotta do.
too.
We gonna do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that. We'll solve it right there. That'll be
Yeah,
good.
that'd
You
be
know?
fun.
Brian, you
All the
bowling,
young
Brian?
bucks together.
Absolutely.
We could do the weed smoke versus drinking.
Hey, yo.
I can beat anybody one time.
Hey, yo, listen, and we can make it official. We can plan for it. Get T-shirts
Absolutely.
on both sides and make
Absolutely.
it something real. Like,
I can't have the t-shirt part.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm
Hell yeah.
saying?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Eon, I can beat
Yo,
anybody
Yo,
one time.
Sherrod, get that locked in, Sherrod.
I'll make
Say
some
that.
food and all that shit, man. You know?
You just gotta pick 2 colors.
that should be dope.
Yeah, I'll
Person.
make some food, all that
OD.
shit, man, for real.
Hey, Eon, you seen my Yonkers rehab team. You know,
Oh shit. Who's on
you
the
can
team?
beat anybody. You can beat anybody one time. You don't have to be great to beat somebody.
First, but to answer your question, I just because I want the tough battle, if Robbie Sean stays one night and Jake stays one night, I would want to bowl them.
Robbie Shine is tough.
We
Yo,
can make
Not
it.
this season.
It's not
Not
hard. We
this
can
season.
make that happen.
Not
It's not a problem.
season, though. He was tough last season. Not this season, though.
Yo, Sherrod, Kubi said he needed 3X, both shirts.
Oh, trust me, I got 3X. I got Kubi's 3X in motion right now, bro. Trust.
Yo,
Got you, Kub.
I keep it a buck with you, Sherrod. Like, I got mad respect for the fact that if you was to take the doubles with Lloyd, that you would want to bowl them. Because I actually said at one point too, like after bowling Jake, I was like, I don't want to keep on waiting. I want to have a three-way match. Me, Jake, and Robbie Shine.
Yeah, bro. Wow. Yeah, wow.
I
Wait,
want to
bro.
bowl the best in the building. Like,
It's the ultimate scrim. It's the ultimate sparring match, bro. Let me not say scrim. It's the ultimate sparring match.
absolutely.
Like that's what it's about. Like it's the ultimate sparring match, bro. Like there's no sense of continuing to bowl people who's either. I don't mind. Actually, I really don't mind bowling people on level or on par. But for where I want to go with my game for the heights that I'm trying to shoot for, just personally, had nothing to do with anything else. Just personally, I have to go against people I know I have to work against. Meaning you can't make a mistake against them. If you make a mistake, can you recover from that mistake? Things of that nature. I always want to be on my toes when I'm bowling. That's why I don't enjoy league. I'm
let me
never
tell
on my
you.
toes in league.
I was talking to Mike Martell, and I was telling him, I'm like, before me and Mike Martell joined this league and got cool, it got bad real quick because I was supposed to bowl one of the Dougie Vision brackets, and I dropped out because I had punched the wall. My hand was messed up. I told Dougie, I'm like, I'm still bowling, but I can't bend my pinky. And to this day, I still can't tuck my pinky and put any pressure on it. So I had to learn how to bowl with my hand open now. So I was like, I don't feel comfortable bowling in a bracket and putting up $300 to be bowling in a way that's not natural to me. I'll get into a bracket at a later date, but I'm not going to do it this time. Mike Martell goes online because Dougie puts up a post saying, oh, Christopher Williams is out of the match due to an injury. So now he opens the door for people to make comments.
Start talking shit, right?
Started talking shit. And I went on a post and got on some, listen, I'm not that dude. I will show up to the bowling alley the day you have your match and get on some fighting shit. I don't play these games online. I don't do none of that. We bowl on Sundays, and I even told him, like, we are so cool now. We talk about bowling all the time, and I'm like, yo, Martell bowls to the left of me every week on Sundays because of how they scheduled the
This falls in line that way. That's right.
And I'm like, yo, I told him, I was like, yo, I use you and your scoring pace as a buffer for me. And he's averaging 252, Sherrod. I'm at 248.
That same buffer that you use, I use in tournaments.
Exactly.
So me, I love being next to guys like Ponte or Quentin Collins because they're usually in the scratch stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So any off chance where I walk in the bone and I'm feeling kind of good, I'll get in both. I'll get in scratch and handicap. But I'm using them as my buffer because if I could just keep close with them in scratch, I know I'm gonna win the handicap, or I know I'm at least cash. I know I'm at least cashing the handicap. You feel what I'm saying? So I love when I'm actually on the lane with them or next to them, because then I can actually use them as my, I'm here right now. If I could just keep this pace, I know I'm gonna just cash. I don't care where I cash. I know I'm gonna cash. You know
And
what
the
I'm
part
saying?
that, and the thing about what we talking about that pisses me off is that everybody doesn't have the mindset that even though people want to bowl you, they have respect for you.
Nah,
Like
for a
I
fact.
told Quentin yesterday, I was like, yo, as much as I was rooting for him and Amanda to win the tournament that they won yesterday, I was a little disappointed because Quentin, he showed up to the bowling alley last night before we were finished bowling. I was bowling his team. And I told him, I was like, yo, I was a little disappointed, even though I wanted y'all to win the tournament, because you winning the tournament meant that you wasn't going to make league. And I knew I was bowling you. And I wanted, we was going to
Yeah, you wanted all that smoke.
I was like, yo,
you
I
just know
was
what kind of
ready
bowler he is.
for me and you to dance because I know the bowler that you are. I respect the hell out of your game, and I was going to bring it.
Right.
And the fact that he didn't take that out of context, that's me letting you know, I got mad respect for your game. I'm not looking to bowl somebody because I think I'm better than you. It's to help me elevate myself. Each one of us should be able to teach one of us. Like, if we ain't helping one another, who is?
Facts.
And this is free help. It ain't no reason that I should have to pay you to bowl, like to help me elevate myself. Like, this is something that we all do recreationally. I'm not a pro.
Facts.
That's a fact.
So like anytime any of you guys want to bowl, I'm like, I don't take it like a disrespect.
Oh yeah, nah, yeah. You never turned me down. Everybody say I want the bowl, you never turned me down. You always doing it. You never turned me down. So I
even when we bowled in Connecticut, and then you wanted to bowl afterwards, and we bowled. I'm like, I don't care, and I don't have to bowl you for nothing.
Facts.
That shit for $5, and I went from $2.99.
Yo, Sherrod.
Yo.
Can we see this one match right here? You, Lloyd, Brandon, and Kels against Jake. Anthony Bowles, Montos, and Robbie Shawn.
That is sexy.
For context purposes, let me just put this out here for context purposes.
Huh?
For context purposes, I'm gonna put this out here real quick. In league, where I ain't shit, we scraped them. We beat Robbie Shine, Anthony Bowles,
say it again.
and Montos. We beat them. Me, Brandon, and Lloyd. Now, if they want to add Jake and we get Kels, then let's get it.
Let's go. Yo, Al, gotta set that up.
Then let's get it.
I'm with it. I hear you. Let's do it.
Then let's get it. We just gotta make sure Kels can get off of work. Or Kels is gonna be there. I know he works.
That'll be a goodie right there.
I like that match.
Yes, sir.
You don't need no other match that night. We could just film that one match.
That right there might just be it.
We need an undercard.
That's Battle of the Young Guns, bro.
Yes, sir.
That might be it right there. As a matter of fact, I'm actually wanting to take 4 lanes for that. We just all add up our total scores. I don't really want to be on a pair where all 4 of us are there. Give us all in lanes. Let us all match.
I was thinking that y'all might do like 2-on-2.
We could do that too.
Yeah, 2 on a pair.
2-on-2, 1-on-1, and just add up all the scores and the total would will win.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't want to be on the same pair. Everybody separate themselves.
We could do 2-on-2s. You could do. You got 4 on one pair, 4 on another pair, or you got have individual.
So who would you line up with?
You should let us answer that, and then
you the leader. You the leader of the team. Who you lining up with?
I'm the leader of the pack.
You the head.
Hold on. Can I start?
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna let the OG start first. Brian,
that's like y'all watch BMF.
I think him and Jake would be a good lineup together with each other.
Sherrod and Jake.
Yep. I don't see no clear advantage there. Both of them very similar in styles. Where once they get locked, they lock. You know.
I think that's good, but I would probably put Sherrod against Robbie Shine and Kels against Jake.
Kels against Jake. Yeah.
You like that?
I would agree on that.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking
Because the fact that Robbie Shine would be looked at as the top bowler and Sherrod throwing the ball as well as he's throwing the ball, and he's a lefty,
Right.
that might give him favor.
I like that. You're right. I like that.
That'll be a dope matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the other four bowlers we got? We got Matos
and
Anthony
Bowles.
Bowles, Brandon Henry, and Lloyd.
And Calvin Oates.
Well, Montos is the weak link.
Matos would go.
Yeah.
You said we have
You think so?
Lloyd,
He's not hot too lately.
Matos and
Lloyd.
Brandon.
Lloyd and Brandon.
Montos is the
Montos
weakest
is-
out of. Yeah, he's
What
the
you trying to
weakest
say?
out of the whole 8. Montos.
So what you trying
I
to
say
we gotta
Matos
bowl
and
against a
Brandon,
weaker
and I
team?
will put Lloyd against Anthony Bowles. Especially if you got them on the pair
Right.
by themselves. Like if it's 4 pairs of singles, at least if you put Lloyd on the pair with Anthony Bowles, no one has the inside part of the lane alone. But then when you think about Brandon and Matos, nobody has the outside alone if Brandon decides that he wants to play straighter, because Brandon's
That can go
developed
both ways.
game on the inside, but Brandon, I would say the inside part of the lane would be like Brandon's B game. When he can play straighter, that would be his A game. Matos is pretty much always going to stay straighter, so
Correct.
you're not giving him his look by himself.
Remember, he went to 2 hands, so
And I think his rev rate went up three
yes,
three
sir.
clicks maybe.
Yep.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold y'all though, but that last match that y'all talking about right there though, or just that match alone, bro, that's something that I would do very soon. Like I would be looking forward to that because I'm
We
actually
can set
hungry right
that
now.
up for 2 weeks from now.
Y'all
Yeah,
getting
sure.
me like
I'm
I'm
taking-
getting amped thinking about this shit.
I'm
Like
taking off from work that night for that match. That 4-on-4, I'm taking off. I'm there early.
Mm.
We can set that up for 2
that match
weeks.
gonna be some fire right there.
It's gonna be crazy when we do old school versus new school though. Y'all better come ready.
Yeah.
Y'all already
Exactly.
know I'm old school, so I'm a
Old
added
school,
piece.
new school, we need to learn though. I burn, baby, burn like disco inferno.
Yo, so
Burn
Chris, you
slow
gonna
like
be the captain of old school?
Huh?
Peel more skins
You gonna be
than
the captain?
Idaho potato.
I'm not the oldest on the team. How could I be the captain? I'm
I
not even
don't know.
from home field.
You and Sherrod be captains. Y'all pick your teams.
Brian is a fucking old
Why
dude.
do y'all keep putting me in these roles of leadership when all I want to do is act a fool?
Act a fool, nigga. Do what you do, nigga.
Yeah.
We do
Now
old
they
school,
forgot.
new school. How many people y'all want to go with?
Huh?
We could do
What many people y'all want to go with for old school, new school?
we could do 10 and
6
10.
on 6.
Yeah, 10 across.
Oh, 10
6
on
on
10?
6.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
5 pairs.
I mean-
We do 5 pairs.
Because I'm just thinking, I think we'll have more than 6 people.
I think so
What do y'all
too.
think?
I think we should definitely start getting a list together. You know what I'm saying?
Cause
Just to make sure you see who we got.
That's
I
even think-
that's y'all job. That's not
Alize.
that ain't got nothing to do with us.
Nah. It's for everybody.
Unless Chris do some bullshit and pick Al and put the bowl with him, that'd be some bullshit.
Alize is old school. What are you talking? Alize is old school. He's
Look,
older than me.
look. Tag him in.
Really, he already doing it, right?
Tag him in.
Who you talking
So-
about?
Al's the first round pick. That's crazy.
You know who y'all forgetting about too in Bowlerland? Marquise been throwing the ball pretty good too.
Oh yeah. And he got his trend back
Yeah.
too.
He would be old. He would be new school, right?
Yeah, he'd be new school,
though.
yeah,
He'd be
oh,
with
yeah.
us.
Who?
New school.
Marquise.
But he was
Alize-
a kid that never shot 300, and I think he
And
reeled
now he
off
can't
3
stop.
of them.
He got like 4. I think he got 4 now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Zay and Brian, run off 10 names real quick. If y'all got
For
them
old school,
You got
like legitimate
me,
people
you.
that we think
I'm talking about-
is gonna bowl.
well,
Hold
it ain't
on.
the fact.
Talk about
Julio,
the bowl-
Julio, Bo.
Yeah,
No, hold
it ain't
on.
the
It
bowl.
goes back-
It ain't
it
the
goes
We
bowl.
don't need none of your help.
Listen,
It
It
goes
ain't-
to who hangs out with us like that and bowls on
yeah, I
Tuesday
can
night.
pick
That's
the
what-
bowl.
Yeah,
but
that's
who's
what I
gonna
would
be
go
out
with too.
there
It
at
goes
10,
on
11
who
o'clock at
hang
night?
around,
That's gonna be
who's
the hard.
there.
All right.
I would
See,
go with
we're
that
not
too.
just-
that's
We're
why I'm
not
saying.
grabbing people.
We need to just think
So-
about people who are legitimately
All
going
right,
to come
well,
out.
Check it out. Me, you,
Gerald Bo.
Brian, Honda, Gerald. Who else is there over for Julio?
Yeah.
Julio's older than Brian and shit. I think. You know, so that's like
You said
6 right
Theo?
there.
Mm-hmm.
No, I ain't saying no Theo. I said Julio.
Oh, I thought you said Theo. About Theo?
Hell
Theo's
no.
the young niggas.
Hell
I'm
no.
trying to
So
think
we
who's
got-
out there. See, you gotta understand. There's some guys. They might be 35, but they real old.
So
You
Theo's part of that.
Right? You know, they
Shit.
just don't do nothing else but go home and watch the ball game and fall asleep.
Savage.
Right.
You go.
We still need 4 more at least.
We'll
Eddie
find it.
Savage.
All right. So who else in there? We got Woodson. Woodson the bowl.
Now Rob won't stay late though.
Nah, he'll bowl if you ask him to.
You mean
You know,
after the league
Yeah.
if you ask him to.
on Tuesday?
You just got to give him a heads up. That's all.
You gotta pull Chappie out of retirement.
Chap will come by.
Chap might come too.
Because he used to
And let me
bowl
tell
in
you
the league too. So
Rob Woodson is tough. No
They
matter
Oh, yeah,
where.
nah, I know
They
that.
call Sugar Ray.
Nah, for a fact.
no,
Yo, no
Ray
matter
wasn't
where
a
he
part
go,
of it.
he
For a
220.
fact,
no
he's
matter.
tough.
Yo, I'm talking about no matter what condition, he's the same average all over the place.
Yo,
Eon
will Carl come?
42, so you know.
I mean, we fully
Eon
loaded,
is
so
42.
we good. We fully loaded. We fully loaded over here, man.
Yeah,
we good.
the new school is loaded.
Yeah,
I
we
don't know if
we
y'all
fully
gonna come to
loaded,
the new
man. You know what?
Man,
I
We got 10.
might wear a suit that day and just coach.
Eon, I know.
I
Eon, I know all
might
their
wear a
suits.
suit that day and just
Hold
coach.
on, hold
Yo,
on.
Al, you get Carl G out of retirement?
No, but ain't Shaka 40?
Shaka's 40. Shaka 50.
Shaka's way old. He got me by like 6 years.
Shaka
Right.
like 54. 53.
Shaka's down. Shaka's down. So we got,
Eon, I know all the young guys' weak spots though.
Yes. Yeah.
They all got weak
Yeah, I'm gonna
spots.
put
Yo,
your
let me
wave
tell you
on
something.
too.
Yo, they talking about
What you mean?
Sherrod
What you mean
talking
by
about
that, Brian?
Sherrod talking about he gonna wear a suit and all that. We gonna
Yeah,
see him
man.
on the sidelines. Like,
Brian
listen,
never lost.
listen.
Brian never lost.
Coming
a
in looking
singles
like
match.
Phil Jackson, bro.
And
Come in.
and you know I don't lose. I figure away if I gotta take extra vitamins that day, whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna get it done. So I might start doing push-ups 3 a day, till I get to 4. And then I'll be
He's a
ready.
3 days to 4.
Yo,
So-
Sherrod, who you bringing out?
Oh man, come on now. All the
Yeah,
weed smokers.
nah, you got we named our shit too, so you got to name yours too, man.
I gotta convince Jake. Gotta convince Robbie. Bringing out Kels, Lloyd, Brandon. Wait, they're handicapping this?
But
It's scratch,
remember,
bro.
you
Oh,
got
shit,
to
I-
include the dudes who down though too. But,
Yeah, nah, for a fact.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
Marquise.
Marquise. Who else?
What about Red?
Josh. I could put Josh on the team.
Well, what about Red, yo?
Oh yeah, definitely Red. Definitely
Matos.
Red. But I don't know. Y'all don't want Red?
Yeah. Nigga pause like.
Y'all don't want Red?
Yeah,
though? 'Cause I think he
definitely
was
Red.
like. I think he'd be like one of y'all's.
Is he
Nah,
40?
Red is how old is Red? Red only 32 or something.
Red like 34, 35.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Red 30 something. So
He
he down
got a
with
few
y'all.
gray
Yeah,
hairs though. Shit.
Nah, he grandfathered into the 30 something, yo.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like when y'all said that, like yo, he might be grandfathered on the 30 part.
Yeah, you heard him say 40 and up. What you talking about, man?
Exactly.
You heard Alize say 40 and up, nigga.
Yo, Al, y'all don't want DJ?
Nah,
He's
He
60.
just came last week.
we gotta have a water boy. That'll work.
Yeah. He come get us our Heinekens and
Who?
shit,
He could do drinks.
I might be able to get
Our
smooth.
Get them buckets. Keep them buckets for him.
Boys.
I got Eon.
Our beers, boys.
You know, E-Bigilow coming out of retirement. You already
You
know
got-
it.
You got E-Bigilow on
You know
detail
what I'm
of
saying? I
what?
got E big.
On detail of what? Towel?
Nah.
What?
He lined up. He not holding the camera this time.
What?
Yeah, I might be able to get Anki to bowl because I bowl with him on Tuesday. We
Oh,
can make
nah,
our
Nah,
name.
man, we
See
got
the
so
bullshit?
many
See what
people
I'm
who's
talking
down
about.
with
They're
us.
in trouble.
Brian.
They're in trouble.
Yeah,
Yo,
so many
E-Bigilow
people
got
that's been
nervous when you
bowling in
said
squad, yo.
that last name, Brian.
Anki?
Nah, he
He said, yo, you
ain't
see the
down with that
bullshit?
shit, dude.
You know?
I just fucked Inky up in league last Tuesday, so I ain't nervous of that. Crazy.
Honda. I got Honda's son. He worked there. I got Honda's son.
Yeah, wait a minute. You
Y'all
didn't
don't want him the ball.
Listen.
I did shoot better than Inky.
Hold on, pause.
Y'all don't want to give pins away.
Hold on, Eon, pause.
Honda's son behind the desk.
Hold on, Chris. Chris, hold on.
The last time he bowled, he was struggling.
Oh shit.
Who's that?
Huh?
Who was that?
Honda's son bowled in the tournament at home field, and he was like missing.
Oh, yeah, he jumped. He jumped. He still don't know. He's just throwing the ball. He's not learning the sport. But he's going to school, so he's gonna learn something now.
Yeah.
You know. But where did Eon go? Pause. Don't be talking about you didn't beat us up on nothing. We took every point from your team.
No. I said I beat Inky.
Inky shot like 700.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Him and Dow James both shot 700.
Bro, no, he didn't. Try again.
Yes. You want to bet? You a gambling man?
You lost already. Because I got it in my phone right now. I can look at it.
Go take a look at it.
I took a picture of it.
Take a look at it.
Inky shot nowhere near 700. Try
Show
again.
us
Shot
700.
Show us the picture.
Right. Because I'm the one that shot 500. So that's why I
shot
know.
4.
I ain't shoot 400. Damn. And I had
400.
Shit, I was playing golf at St. Andrews the whole day from 8 o'clock in the morning and came straight to the bowling alley.
Yo, if I had a better leadoff man, y'all can't fuck with me, yo.
Who's that?
If I had a better Sherrod left me.
Yeah, I got up out of there.
If I had the fucking greatest leadoff man and anchor in the world, niggas left.
I'm not dealing with the bullshit.
So who's your leadoff person now?
Rick.
Rick is all right.
Rick who? Perry? Rick who?
Fuck Rick right at?
Rick who?
My point exactly. See, look, you're answering the question.
No, I mean not Lefty. No. Is he Lefty?
Yeah, Lefty.
Yeah.
Rick Perry?
No.
Older dude, Spanish with the salt pepper hair?
Yes, Chris, exactly.
That's Rick Carey.
No. Don. They're talking about you.
You said what?
You don't even know. Look, Chris don't even know the nigga. Look, why would you? Oh
might not.
My God, Joe.
Yeah, I hate
you. He beat on Brian. That's what he did. He beat on Brian.
He ain't beat on me. Listen, look, I know the sport. I ain't got to shoot nothing while we other people shooting 700. I didn't gamble. I didn't do anything.
Listen, my average is going up every week because I'm fucking trying to hurt myself.
And what you averaging around 197?
I was at 170 something. I'm on fucking 191 already, yo.
Yeah, but they put out Main Street. They put out,
and that shot is all right though.
Yeah, they put out Main Street. Main Street.
Oh, they change the shot every week now?
That shot is all right.
They change the shot every week now?
Huh?
They change the shot every week?
No. But they got Main Street. Main Street, you ain't gonna dominate Main Street if you don't the ball back. So it ain't a bad house shot. But
it's kind of difficult if you don't know where the fuck to put the ball.
House shot.
Right. It I can see a lot of guys complaining about it. You know, Chris would have a field day on it. It's inside. He likes that. It's right in there.
Darryl James throw the same way Chris throw.
Right.
No, he don't.
No,
he don't. I said no.
When he goes straight up the boards, they do.
Yeah,
Chris don't go straight up the board. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
Bro.
Yo, so we gonna set this fall for 2 weeks.
Yep, we can
then
do
it.
We're
gonna do this 10. We're gonna do the 10 on 10 before the year's over.
We can do it Thanksgiving weekend.
You want to do it on a Saturday?
No. I'm talking about the Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
Why we can't do the Saturday edition?
No.
No.
I bowl league on Saturday nights.
Oh shit.
Right.
So back to Tuesday it is then.
We've been doing.
Don't they got like 2
games?
Don't they got like 1 league on the outside?
What about Friday night after Thanksgiving?
Friday night.
Is the bowling alley gonna even be open for us?
It's always open.
Hold on. Well, we got a text though.
You doing your makeup too? You going?
We'll set it up. We'll fix it. We'll make it happen.
Right?
Yo, honestly, all you youngsters are going to be doing is showing up to participate.
Oh shit!
Hey, at least
Fuck
I'll be
y'all
high
up.
as hell. So
Hide and Cooter Brown. Hide and Cooter Brown.
I'll be high as hell. So I'll be ready.
Sure, I let him talk to you like that. That's not good.
Huh?
I let him talk to you like that. That's not good.
Hey, Chris, they all got weak spots. Don't worry about it. They all been scouted before.
Yo, Brian, they all put on headphones too.
Did they?
Who?
Yeah, but
They
they
all put on
relip.
some headphones.
They
I'm
relip.
periodic with
They
my
know.
headphones.
I don't put on headphones. I want to hear everything.
I'm periodic with my headphones.
I said it.
But it's not a lie. For some reason, why we all do wear headphones for some reason.
They all wear fucking headphones.
Yeah.
Yo, you
I
see
don't
how
mean
loud
nothing.
it be? Y'all gonna hear me regardless of whether or not y'all have headphones on.
Just put me on his lane. I got to get ready. So y'all got to put me on his lane because I got to get ready for
Yo,
January.
who you gonna put on Alize Pitt?
Huh?
You better go get clipped, nigga.
I want Chris.
You better go get clipped.
I want Chris and
Yeah, Brian,
Alize on the same pit.
You better
Brian,
go
I
get
just
clipped.
fucked him up on Friday night, Brian. I
With
made
me.
like
I
700.
heard you
dude.
got every. You know I got it. You know who I got it for.
I put the
Yo,
ski
listen.
mask on and
I heard you
choke
got
them niggas out,
every
dude.
bracket.
See,
I got all the brackets, kid.
this event is special to
Yo,
my
Jerome,
heart.
you better go get clipped.
Look,
This is
I
special.
don't
Chris
want to
don't
blow
hang
my
out on
nephew.
Tuesdays after though.
Oh,
This is a special event.
You know, he just works 6 in the morning.
I'm gonna have dudes
Yeah,
on
he don't
suicide
hang
watch.
out after.
man, your brother-in-law did me wrong that time when I subbed for you. He had like 21 brackets. He only put me in 15. And I was allowed 15 out of 15 at the end of the night.
And what
He said,
shot?
huh? That was the day I
Go.
subbed for you. But you know, that's your brother-in-law, right? Like that, you know, you go Thanksgiving dinner with
Because I'm about to come to
Right.
your house, punch you in your face for that shit, yo.
It must be
Watch
nice.
your mouth, yo. I'm
Don't
telling
he,
you.
don't he be eating turkey with y'all on Thanksgiving?
Nah, he's right next to you right now, nigga.
Yeah.
Y'all wear the same prescription glasses.
I said shit must be nice. I went in 10 yesterday, went 300, 267. I was alive in 8 going into the last game.
Yeah, see, that's impossible, Chris. I wouldn't want to bowl.
Yeah, that don't make sense, bro.
267 got knocked out of 2.
Right, that don't make sense.
you don't get no pins.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This
That shit don't matter. Dude.
Oh,
It was
Put a
scratch.
number up. That shit shouldn't matter.
Oh,
who the
okay.
fuck beat you?
I probably caught Martel or Joey or Sarah.
Oh,
Who's Martel?
78, the game that I won 67. So I probably caught them.
Yo, bro, you really
man, I
been
know that
hot,
shit
man.
hurt.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You really been hot lately, man.
I know you was tight. I'd have been tight.
No, I would have been tight if I caught them in like the majority of my brackets in that second game and got knocked out of all of them.
Well, if they run the brackets correctly, that's not supposed to happen.
Well, whatever.
You know, some guys
you won 08 though, right? At the end?
Of course, I went 280. I took the winner take alls, everything, both eliminators, everything.
That's a good pot, winner take all.
Absolutely. And we have handicap, winner take all, and scratch.
Oh, you took both?
Of course.
My man, I want to be like you when I grow up.
Yo, nigga, I was in the eliminator last week. I survived the first 2 games. I went 244 scratch, 256 scratch. I was alive in both going into the last game.
And you fucked it up and took it?
No, last week I started speed drinking with 2 of the females on my team, and I fucking went 190 the last game. They asked me if I was drinking yesterday. I was like, y'all better get the hell out of my face. I'm not drinking at all today. You can give me a
said I
long
was speed
Pepsi.
drinking. Stop speed drinking, bro. It's not good.
I didn't
So,
do
all
it.
right, what's the second match?
47.
Yo, we got Brian versus DJ.
I don't know DJ, so I can't talk about that one.
You know DJ.
You know, B.
Bro.
I know when I see him. I'm
Bro.
sorry, as far as the bowler.
First of all,
I don't
why
know
you not
bowler.
bowling DJ now? Why you sending Brian to bowl DJ?
I'm in Tennessee right now, bro.
So you found another way to get out of this match again?
I'm in a hotel, my nigga.
Nah. I'm not knocking where you at. What I'm saying,
what happened?
you found
What happened?
another way. You found another way
Bro, why the fuck? Wait. Why am I bowling DJ anyway?
You know, that's a good question. I don't know.
What happened to you bowling red last
Just
week?
for you to bowl.
Say it again.
What happened to you bowling red last week?
I
Oh, yeah,
thought
I never did that.
for you to bowl, like not just. You know, I don't know why you bowling, DJ.
Why you sit up in the chair like that? Like you had him going to win or something. Get this sit back, boy. You crazy?
Red to win?
Fuck, nigga, eat that shit you eating, nigga, because I wasn't gonna lose.
I got red winning.
I know. Put your money up though. That's all I need you to do.
Word
I'll put the
on the
money
street was like you scared to
He
death,
don't strike
bro.
as much as me.
That was a word on the street.
And I make
bro.
my spears.
Bro, you better not be scared to bowl.
I got 50 red beat you.
And I make my spears.
I got 50 red beat you.
No, you won't.
Oh, you pick red over Ian?
I don't even
beat
want to
you.
ask.
He ain't
I
gonna
don't
beat
even
me.
want to ask when this is gonna happen because you might go to Miami next. Like I don't.
Ian,
know.
you bowled Julio last week?
I ain't going Julio.
Oh, I seen something on Facebook.
That was damn, Brian. That was damn 10 years ago, Brian.
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to
Yo,
dates.
Brian.
Oh, that video that everybody was tagged in.
Hey,
Right.
Brian.
Yeah.
We're not gonna see Ian bowl until it's a 10 on 10, man. He ain't bowling nobody singles.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yo, Chris. we could bowl. Me and you could bowl in Garden City, bitch. Watch your mouth. Yo, don't do that.
Oh shit.
Boy, you would have a good look against him up in White Plains.
He can't beat me in White Plains. He don't have no chance.
You smoking dope. You know that, right?
No, I'm
I'll
serious.
fuck you up in White Plains too.
I'm serious.
Nigga, I was bowling there before all y'all went
Yo,
there.
I haven't lost a one-on-one
Yeah,
match.
but they didn't put out. They didn't put out Main Street though. But you remember one time nobody wanted to bowl in White Plains.
Eon is not beating me on nothing. I don't give a shit.
I'll beat you before my brother beats you. Trust me.
Yo, Eon, you gotta realize.
Oh boy, here we go.
Your A game is my B game, but my B game is better than your A.
I don't have an A game.
Yeah, you have your A game.
I don't have a
play.
game. I don't have a game. I just throw the ball.
Yeah. The line that you play, the area that you play, however you want to put it, I play it better than you.
I can play any area on the
No,
fucking lane.
No, you can't.
I really can.
No, you can't move left. No,
I just choose. I can move left. I can play left gutter. I can play anything I want.
Yeah, listen.
Moving
left. Listen, moving to the left gutter and then throwing the ball 6 miles an hour. That's not being able to play.
I don't even throw the ball that slow. What are you talking about?
So you're telling me that you can move to the left gutter and throw your regular ball speed in the ball? Can I ask you the question?
Wait.
Can I ask you the question?
I can throw the ball.
Can I ask you the question?
Yes.
Thank you. Be quiet for a second. Let me get the question out. So you're telling me that if you move left gutter, you can throw your regular ball speed and get the ball to react back to the pocket?
Yes.
No, you can't.
Where? White Plains?
I'm that good, bro. What's wrong with you?
I'm only laughing because he said, "No, you're not."
See, look. See, dudes like you think I can't do certain things when I know I could do it.
Being able to physically get up there and throw a ball a certain way doesn't mean that you can do it. Efficiency determines if you can do something.
I can do it, bro.
If we're put on a shot where the inside is wiped out, right? I don't try to play inside, I play right. That's fine with me.
If you say the shot going the inside, what?
If we have a shot and they wipe out the inside, I can move right and play straighter.
Bro, that's my shot. What are you talking about?
Now, hold on. I'm not finished. If they wipe out the outside part of the lane and now you have to play inside, you cannot compete with me on the inside.
Yes, I can.
No, you cannot.
Bro,
you can't.
Okay, so listen. You'll lose on the outside and you'll win on the inside.
No. You'll get the shit kicked out of you on the outside.
No, that's my shot on the outside. I don't lose on the outside.
You will be on suicide watch on the inside.
Yo, listen. I got a rehab club coming up. You can join the rehab too. Don't worry about it. Everybody gonna join rehab, right, Brian?
I put them all up.
Yeah.
Brian started it. I'm gonna finish.
Y'all crazy.
I thought the Yonkers rehab, but yeah, look.
See, everybody thought they couldn't beat Brian. Brian fucked everybody up.
I'm not gonna lose 1-on-1 to nobody. I'm
I
telling you.
haven't lost 1-on-1 yet.
You have to. You
You know
find
what my
ways
first
to
1-on-1
win.
match was? I beat Theo for $250, bro. When I was at 160.
Did he pay?
On Saturday night, on a Saturday night shot.
Yeah.
I fucked Theo up for $250.
So did you get paid? That's what you said, Brian. Did you get paid?
Did you get paid?
So 1-on-1, I'm not losing 1-on-1.
Whoa! What the fuck? Did you get paid?
Who got paid?
No, did you get paid?
Did you get paid?
You forgot when Gerald made him go to the ATM and pay me?
Oh, okay.
Remember he tried to bowl me one more game and Gerald's like, make sure he pay you before he bowl you?
Okay. I just wanted to
got
make
my
sure.
money, nigga. I didn't bowl though after that. I just got my money and walked away.
Yep.
That was the easiest $250 in my life.
Theo
And I was 160.
Theo had the chance to beat me one night, and he
said
threw
what?
the ball.
We need to get Theo on here.
What you want to get Theo for? The witnesses are right there.
He ain't gonna answer
Everybody
the
was
phone.
there.
I want to hear him talk about this. I want to hear him talk
He ain't
about
gonna answer the phone.
You know he's not going to tell the truth. Alan Bryan was standing right there. It was a Saturday shot, and I had an arm. I was throwing that shit. Don't ask me how I was throwing the ball, but it was hitting the pocket and scoring.
Now, Chris, what we should do on the 10-on-10, we pick one of these patterns and let us and see how they do on it.
Do we get know what the pattern is before we bowl on it though?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think old school could do that. Old school might.
I'm with that too then.
Man, we'll put a little Audubon out there, something like that. Look, we'll see.
That's cheating. Don't take it. No deal, Gerard. No deal.
That's not cheating.
We can put the Friday night shot out there. And shit.
All the young niggas throw harder than y'all. Don't do it.
What they got to do with it? They got an advantage.
It won't make it to the pocket. that shit go 80 feet, nigga. You like, what the fuck?
Niggas be throwing it up 5. Shit be backing off.
Look,
niggas ain't there.
Hey, Chris, in the Nationals, if you hit 12, it'll take off and go to the 7 pin. If you hit 9, it'll go to the 10 pin. You must hit 10, 11, and keep it in that area.
That's disgusting.
So yeah, we'll give you 2 weeks to play with it. Y'all can practice. Julio set it up for y'all.
This is Audubon, you said?
Nah, we can pick out any pattern. I don't care. It ain't gotta be that hard.
Gerard, don't jump out the window without a parachute.
Yeah, that's throwing you to the wolves right there.
Nah, bro, my name not Smurf.
It could be something challenging. It ain't gotta be no damn Audubon or nothing like that.
Right. It could be.
My name not Smurf, bro.
We'll pick one of the challenge patterns, the recreational challenge patterns.
I put the Friday night shot.
No reverse block.
That Friday night shot, you right.
Got more units of oil.
Friday night one was no gimme.
Friday night where?
Homefield.
At Homefield.
What, this Friday?
No, I'm saying the Friday night pattern they put out there.
Modified house shot. So.
Oh. What league is that?
We can put the La Satia shot out.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
What about that 9th ward? Is there a league called the 9th ward, the Thursday night league shot? Put out that. That's what they've been using in the tournaments there.
You mean 7th ward?
The 7th ward. That's what they be using in Tommy's tournaments when they have them at home field.
Mm-hmm.
How the scores be?
Huh?
How the scores be?
The scores haven't been crazy.
It's hittable, but at times I don't know. I don't know if it's I don't know if they put it down 7th ward.
They don't put no real shot for that shit. Dude.
Yeah, I don't know if they put it down 7th ward, bro. Because
Tommy said in the 7th ward league, the nigga only averaged 2 teams.
Yeah, that's what I averaged in 7th ward.
Shit, like I said, Sherrod, you was on the Saturday night league. John Conroy was high average of 207.
Right. Right. Jesus Christ. I was like 190.
All right, so what other matches we got because I'm ready to get out of here.
Everyday bag to give you a selection. Allow me to introduce you to.
You want me bowl DJ for you, Eon, tomorrow?
I don't care who bowl DJ.
Oh,
they're gonna win. Why would I let somebody set themselves up to win?
DJ is looking to bowl somebody though.
He supposed to be bowling Eon.
He's supposed to be bowling Eon, yo.
But Eon in Tennessee.
Ducking.
I wouldn't say he's ducking, but he's just not in New York.
You know I'm gassing.
I'm not gonna say he's ducking. He's just not in New York.
So Al, you gonna be there? Al, you gonna be there tomorrow, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yo, them dudes is nice, yo, Brian. I mean, DJ and them nice. I can't fuck with them.
Wow, that's crazy. Because I was going to bowl Brian last week, and then I forgot. No, 2 weeks ago, and then somebody stepped in.
Yo, let DJ bowl Katina.
Yeah, who's the dude that bowled Katina? Who's the guy that bowled Katina the first week?
He can bowl DJ.
Facts.
That light skinned guy?
That's a super undercard.
Man, you ain't lying. He got 4 pins on his first ball.
He's still supposed to beat DJ.
Right?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Chris.
Still supposed to beat him.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
DJ to me is like the super undercard for DJ would be like Jimmy Claudio.
What about Tom Reese?
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
I said
I want to know who wins that way. I'm not watching it, but I want to know who wins it.
Yo, Al, who'd you say?
Tom Reese.
Yo, y'all better not talk about that, man. He went and signed up for the Pro Tour, the bowling tournament.
Yo, let me tell you something. Do you know that Jimmy Claudio and Tommy Reese bowled a match against one another? This is way back. They was at Van Ness. They bowled one another. Jimmy Claudio versus Tommy Reese.
Old score like 110 to 106.
9-9 to 9-8.
That shit was crazy.
I would say Tommy. I would like I said. I wouldn't want to see it. My fault. I wouldn't want to see it. I just want to know who will win that match.
What,
yeah, man? But I tell you what, when
between
you walk
Tommy
in the bowling
Reese
alley,
and DJ,
you think he pro. When you look at him, boy, he got all his patches on his jacket.
Khaki pants on.
Yep.
You know.
Tommy and DJ after league, I probably would say Tommy Reese would win. Because he has that stuff shot that he plays. DJ, he has a very slow
DJ punch a lot of holes for no reason.
He has a very slow ball speed and he turns the ball over too. So
like he punches too many holes for no fucking reason, bro.
All right, so
but yeah, I'm still waiting.
I'm gonna see y'all. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm about to get out of here too.
Yep. Y'all be doing late night on Mondays. It'll be late night on Tuesdays. Before you know it, you're gonna have recap Wednesdays. You know.
Yo, you got the round table tomorrow after action matches.
Okay.
So whoever's gonna be during the round, I'll be there.
Yeah, in spirit, right? In spirit.
I'll be there on the camera watching.
Oh, all right, bet.
Right.
All right,
fellas. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Talk to y'all later. Have a good night.
All right, yes, I'll dodge you.